welcome back to Extra Bite. I'm Ecstatic Dino, and I am in a snow biome. So I found this cave by digging down. There's a skeleton over there, that's why that's all cobbled up. But look at all this tanzanite. I wasn't really ready to record, but I saw all of this and I knew I couldn't wait to go and find the other biomes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mine this right now. I found a nice lava pool. I have a diamond pickaxe. I can make a portal from this. I was going to do the bucket method before, but because of the amount of obsidian here, I may as well just do it here. Or source my obsidian from here. Let's see if I can make this less complicated. Let's hope there's no, woohoo! That works perfectly. This water is not being nice, so I'm gonna find the source and try to get rid of it. It does not sound very nice in here. There we go. That will help a lot. See, there's that skeleton there. Big jerk face. I'm probably not gonna stick around in here as cool as this place is. Blow up the obsidian for me. Damn it, I was hoping for flint. I guess that's from, more from, what am I thinking? Gravel. That's what I'm thinking. More from gravel than from anything else. Let's do this over here. Whoop. That's the one thing I'm not a fan of, is this annoying tendency for there to be lava underneath the obsidian. So I can make 3 blocks already. That's one side. I now have enough for half of my portal. Come on. That was close. Oh, this is gonna take a little bit. So that was tanzanite. So I think all we need now is peridot and malachite and sapphire. Yeah, those are the ones we still need. So we're halfway there to making our staff. Well, as far as gemstones go. Then we can continue our adventure. All this obsidian just to get some blaze rod from the nether. A lot more work than I thought it was going to be. But I guess that gives us something to do, which is always good. How much do we have? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you know what? That's good enough for me. Don't need any more than that. This cave I actually found in a ravine. Let's see. How did I get down here? Ah, this way. So, I don't know. Maybe we can go check out the ravine. Oh, I'm a little bit hungry. And you know what? Because that could end badly. I'm just gonna put the lava somewhere where I can't drop it on myself. Because I do not want to die a fiery death. So it is nighttime. Maybe going up isn't such a great idea. But then again, I do need ender pearls. More and more ender pearls. We have 3 right now. But that is not going to be enough. I don't think. To find the fortress. gonna wait down here for daytime. Hopefully that's not too long from now. Oh, just a little tidbit for you guys. Taylor just texted me wanting to let you all know some Minecraft news for the Xbox One. As you guys probably know, Minecraft worlds in PC are unlimited. They will keep spawning for as long as you will walk. 360 version, they are not unlimited. There is an edge to the map. But for the Xbox One, it's going to be not unlimited, but 36 times the size of the current world available on the Xbox 360 version. So that's going to be really awesome. There's going to be a lot to explore. Hopefully they put some really cool updates in. I think the last 360 update there was jungle and desert temples added. I don't know all the details. I haven't played 360 in quite a while, actually. But hopefully some of the really cool new features from PC will be in the Xbox One version of Minecraft. So there you guys go. Some news while we wait for the daylight to shine, which should be soon. I know you can tell what time of day it is somehow, but I do not know how to do that. Oh, it's like, where did my shovel go? Still night. Well, maybe I will just take a break here, wait for daytime, and see you guys in a sec as we go and look for the other 3 biomes. Alright, welcome back. We've been really lucky with our spawns lately. Or not spawns, but our biome. So that is where we just found the tanzanite. And as you can see, we're now in a mangrove biome. We have these beautiful white trees. I'm probably going to chop a bunch of them down and change up our house so that it's not red, but maybe just has some red accents. And it's going to be this really nice white tree color here. I think it's going to look really nice. But the other thing that's great about the mangrove is this is where sapphires spawn. So I guess first I'm going to look for some sapphires, and then I guess I'll have to maybe punch some wood because I don't have an axe and I don't have a crafting table with me. So I'll punch some wood, get some of that, bring it home, and we'll redecorate the house or redo it. I'm also going to replace a lot of those blocks with carpenter's blocks because that gives me the ability to just pop the color off or the facade and change it up whenever I like. You can decorate the windows, give them really cool patterns just like our deck has. And yeah, I think that's gonna make it look really awesome. Right now, I am in the right biome. I'm just looking to see if there's a natural cave system or a ravine, just to make it a little bit easier to dig. It's, as you can see, we're at level 63 right now. But there's all this water, so we're probably just gonna have to dig down ourselves. It's a really nice biome. I'm so glad it's so close to our home, which is just over there. We've got this great mountain off to the side, and I believe I have run by a canyon. I can't quite remember where it is, but I walked by it, so it should be relatively close. But look at this huge mountain. That's awesome. Or maybe this is the canyon and not a mountain. I'm just gonna take a quick little detour before we start digging. 'Cause yeah, this looks like the same material that the canyon was made out of. What is it? Maybe this will be easier. We've got hardened dirt. Yeah, this seems more like a canyon type biome. Or mangrove still. Maybe if we jump on here. Canyon. So we've got a nice canyon, a mangrove. This is a really nice area that we've happened to build our house near. Alright, so I guess we should go looking for some sapphire. Just come over here. Move a little bit to the center, just because we're going to be branch mining. And you know what? Here looks just fine. This is going to be a problem. Yep. And I don't have anything to make shovel with. And of course, now that I've remembered that I can do that. And just because, oops, I want to preserve. Okay, we don't want water coming in here, so just do that. Make it a little bit easier. There we go. Shoot. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh boy, digging in sand is a lot more challenging than I was expecting. Maybe I can do this. That's better. Just kind of get away from the water and explore. Trying to think of something to talk about other than that awesome news for Xbox One Minecraft. We've got a video kind of in the works for Europe. I don't know. I guess, oh, I guess we have a cave. So I don't need to find something else to talk about. What level are we at? 35. Still not good enough. Ah. We'll go over here. There's some room away from the water. Well, I guess a lot of you probably know that I'm in school right now, or have been in school for a while. But I'm pretty much done. Why is there so much water in this biome? Okay, whatever. We'll just go with it. So today is mid-May, and my last day of classes is actually June 11th, but my last final is June 13th for spring term. And I'm looking really forward to not having to go to school anymore. I love school. I like learning, but I'm just so done. I didn't take a year off from school when I started. I just went to university straight out of high school. I guess we need our diamond pickaxe. Yeah, I went to university straight out of high school, but I've always wanted to travel, kind of see the world before I'm too old, before I get kids and all that. Dirt in my way. So I'm really looking forward to not having to be in school. Going to Europe was really awesome. It gave me a taste of what international travel, especially overseas, would be like, which was kind of part of the point of my parents taking me over there, just so that they've known I want to travel for a long time, and they thought this would just make me more comfortable with the whole process of flying overseas, you know, the whole 8.5 hour flight to get to where we wanted to go. Come on, give me the gold. Oh, I have too much crop. I have too much crop. We don't need hardened dirt. We don't need to drown. Woohoo! Oh, we're really darn close. Okay, let's just get to level 12 and then I'll continue chatting a bit while we mine. Okay, here we go. So it sounds like Taylor and I... Oh, bollocks. Sounds like Taylor and I are going to be getting married in about 2 years. We were kind of thinking a year from now, but because I'm fresh out of school, I don't have a full-time job. I basically work through the school year just so that I can pay for school, which is really dumb. But that was the only way I really thought would be beneficial, because I'm leaving school with 0 debt. I have no, what do you call them? Student loans. I have 0 student loans, so I've paid pretty much my own way through 5 years of university. My parents did help, which was really awesome of them. They didn't have to, but it made my life a lot easier. It meant I didn't have to work quite so long, and so many hours a week just to be able to pay to go to school. But this last year, they've gone above and beyond. I was not expecting to go to winter semester. I thought I was going to be done. So my parents actually paid for my entire winter semester. And then Mom helped me with this semester. Ooh. Yay, sapphires! Ah, bollocks. We don't need sandstone. We probably don't need that much cobble either. There. Did a bat just die? Anyways, so yeah, my mom helped me with tuition this last semester and this semester. This semester it was only like $300, but last semester it was almost $3,000. It was like $2,945 or whatever. So, she doesn't know this yet, but my plan is to work really hard, get my visa down, because that's what I was using to buy groceries and other necessities, because I didn't have money in my account for anything else. But my plan, once I kind of get in a little bit of a more stable situation, is to pay her all of that back, because I just think that's the right thing to do. You know, we're pretty well off, but I don't know. I just feel like I owe them thanks. You know, I lived upstairs for quite a few years while going to school until I moved into the basement, which, although is not a very big move, it meant that I was getting free room and board to paying rent for the last 2 years. Hence why I probably didn't have enough to pay for my semester, but that is how it goes sometimes. Oh great, it's nighttime. We always go above ground at nighttime. So we want to punch wood. We don't need dirt. We're just gonna do this. Once we get 1 block, we're good. Oh, I don't want those either. You guys suck. I hear lava. So anyways, the whole point of that was that I'm glad that I'm going to be finished school right away. Running? That guy just ran at me. Skeleton, creeper, great. I'm sure it will be fine if we use this sapphire. It won't break. Oh. Did I not wait long enough? What the what is going on? I don't understand, but sure, it's just breaking after I've broken the next block. Okay, there is some weird things happening. Maybe I can get more wood out of this than I'm supposed to. Or not. Now it's gonna work. And it's gonna work just fine now. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm gonna need a lot of this wood. Creeper coming to say hi, I think. Zombie villager. Stay away. This is my tree fort. It's in the ground. Leave me alone. I don't like you. No zombies allowed. Humans only. Those guys are getting ready to snipe. Let's just move over here. It's less violent. Let's punch this wood. The other thing I'm excited about being out of school for now is that I can actually plan our wedding. And now that I have 2 years to plan our wedding, I can probably, you know, fit a bit more in than I was expecting. I don't want it to be huge. I don't want to spend all my money on a party that's going to be for one night. It may be a lifetime of memory, but it is basically still just a party and a fancy to-do ceremony. The part I would like to spend more on would be the honeymoon. We've talked about it a bit. I've always wanted to go to Italy. I think it's a beautiful place. I study ancient Roman culture, so I would really like to go see Rome myself, and the countryside. Also being an Assassin's Creed fan. Fuck you. Also being an Assassin's Creed fan, with 3 full games based in Italy. I just really want to be able to walk around it, and part of me is gonna walk around it and say, I climbed that building. But the architecture there is just outstanding. I was really sad we didn't really get to go to Paris on our trip. It was just too much money on the train, a lot more than we were expecting. So to be able to go to Italy, just Taylor and myself, because as wonderful as our trip was, it's really hard doing a family trip. Not just at our age, but when you don't have anyone that is, when you don't have anyone that's near your age, everyone is either much older or much younger, it makes it a bit more frustrating because you're always doing things that the kids want to do, or you're doing things that the older people are able to do. We did a lot of walking on our trip, a lot of walking, and we had, our hosts were very kind. They took us everywhere. We did 0 driving ourselves, and we told them a few things we wanted to do, and they took us there. A lot of times they were just taking us to places they thought we should see, which was great. We got to see, you know, the not so touristy side of Holland. Was that a crab? There's a crab here. Oh, look at crablet. I need them. I need them. I need them. He gives crab legs, and I didn't even have to kill him. Okay. We got to see a lot of the Netherlands that I'm sure most people, when they visit as a tourist, wouldn't really get to see. There's that ravine we climbed out of. Let's find an end we can walk over. Oh god, skeleton. Get out of here. We got to visit a cheese farm, which was really neat. They had some calves there, and I did not realize how much calves like to nom on fingers. You would try to pet them and all they would try to do was eat your fingers. They were quite gentle, they didn't have teeth, so we let them. I just had to make sure they didn't, you know, try to swallow my rings, because that would be bad. All of my rings, I wear 3 almost every day, and they all have a special meaning to me. I, of course, have my engagement ring from Taylor, which I do wear every day that I don't forget it when I've done dishes, because I don't wear rings when I do dishes, and I don't wear rings when I have a shower just because I don't want to lose them. But I have 2 more. One was a gift from my mother when I turned 21, and it's just a really nice silver thick world. Oh god, to get around this stuff. Thick. It's kind of, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of waves, but it's handmade from a very nice local jewelry chain. And as much as, you know, a chain doesn't really sound like they produce handmade works, there are only little kiosks in a few of the malls that I know of in Alberta. I don't know if they're anywhere else. It's called Metalsmiths. They make really beautiful pieces. And then the other ring that I wear all the time, again, unless I forget it after doing dishes, is my earth ring, which I got for graduating this year, or almost graduating, because they only do this ceremony every 1 year to 2 years. It's pretty infrequent, so I figured I may as well do it while I can, while I'm still at the university. I'm losing my direction here. I need to go north. So that is the other one that I wear all the time. It's more of a thing that, you know, when you see other people of your profession, you can recognize them by the ring they wear. It's just like the engineer's iron ring. We actually do our ceremony at the exact same time as the engineers, because they are a part of the same society in Alberta here called APEGA, the Alberta, what is it? It's like Alberta Professional Engineers and Geosciences Association, something like that. So we both groups go through the same ring initiation sort of ceremony, which to me felt like I was joining a cult, because it was one of those things where if you don't want to leave, or if you don't want to be part of the society, you should just leave. And they enact this strange ceremony at the beginning about protecting the earth and its resources and all that. And anyways, it's a secret, but it's not a secret kind of thing. So yeah, it's definitely a bit strange, but it basically, I have a certificate that says I've completed the school requirement to be a geoscientist, which is really awesome for me. Yeah, we want lots of this. So yeah, I guess I was talking about rings. I don't even remember what I was talking about to begin with. I don't know what my point was. Just making conversation. I think right before I end this episode, I'm going to make an end portal. I'm not going to make it in my house. That would be not good. But I will make it kind of in the ground and beside my house. Do I want to make it in the ground or... kind of don't want it where I can see it from my window, but I want it to just be there. So what if we, yeah, what if we do it here? Okay, we have 8. There we go. 1, 2. I don't think I have enough. 3, because it's 3 across, and then 1, 2, or is it 2? No, it's 2. Shit. We'll do this. Come on. There we go. Right. 1, 2, 2. Okay. And then we have the lava, so just, we need it. Oops. So this is a bit of the bucket method and a bit of just normal construction. Oops. Well, whatever. This is all coming down anyways. That's right, right? Make sure I get it right. 1, 2, 3 high, 2 across. Ah, hopefully this is right. I'll be in trouble if it's not. I don't want to burn my meat. Come here. Okay. Don't be in there. Oh, I need flint and steel to light it. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, that looks hideous. Okay, let's see if we can make some flint and steel. So unfortunately, I don't have any flint, I don't think. Just some coal. You know what, may as well put that in there and that in there and for some flint. I think I had one and I made it to make an arrow. Or I used it to make an arrow. Those keep going there because they're just gonna kill me one day. What can I do? What can I do? Oops. I need gravel. Where am I gonna find gravel? Gravel, gravel, gravel. Trying to think if there's anywhere close. I should check. Maybe this is a field. Because let's see, we've got sapphire. I mean grasslands. That's what we need next. Grasslands and swamp. We've been pretty lucky so far. Oh, I think this is hearthland. Sorry I've kept the information up the whole time. I just find it really useful so that I know which biomes I'm in, at least for this part of our tasks. You know what? I don't think we're going to be able to light our portal today, but I will go look around and see if I can find anything for that, and I will see you all in the next episode, or I guess talk to you all. Bye!